One of the critical keys to growing your business and scaling it efficiently is leveraging the power of technology, softwares, things that will make your business move faster. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 10 of my favorite technologies that you could plug into your business so that you can move faster. What up, boys and girls? Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to our sponsor, Mighty Line Tape. Love those guys. Go get your free sample kit of their favorite products, literally for free. MightyLineTape.com/stripe-it. All right, there's 10 technologies I'm going to share with you today, 10 softwares, 10 websites, 10 things that I use pretty much every day. And, this is not something that you're going to obviously go get all of them, but it's going to be designed to help you start thinking about how I can leverage technology to do things a lot faster in my business. If all things being equal, two businesses exist, but one can move a lot faster and get decisions made quicker and do invoicing faster and send out proposals faster because they use technology, that business will outperform the other business, all things being equal. So let's get right into it. 10 technologies that I use and what they do. Number one Crew. Oh yeah. So if you listen to this show regularly, you know they are a sponsor of this show. And the reason for that is very simple. One Crew is an incredible, powerful, absolute workhorse of a software. So what One Crew is going to allow you to do is simplify and automate your estimating, your proposal, and even your work orders. So because it's capable of doing all of those facets, including managing your sales as like a CRM, like you can very efficiently get out proposals to your customers, get them digitally signed by your customers. All the terms and conditions can be in there. The system is smart. It automatically converts them to work orders, which then you can use for you and your crew. So by switching to One Crew, we saved on average of 45 minutes off of every estimate we sent out, like from the whole project lifecycle. Crazy efficient. Go check out One Crew. And obviously, we have a sponsorship with them. So they'll actually give you $500 off. If you're listening to this and you want to try it, $500 off the startup fee. That's pretty sweet. GetOneCrew.com/stripe-it. Love those guys. Number two, BaseCamp. So we used to run our entire operations through BaseCamp. We don't do that anymore because we have One Crew. But I do recommend you check out BaseCamp. It is a project management software. The pricing model has changed a little bit, so I think now they like charge per user per month. So depending on the size of your company, you might be paying around like $1,000 a year. But I promise you, for what you're getting, well worth it. Easy system to create checklists for your guys, to-dos. We keep it because it's a great communication tool now. So it's really easy for us to communicate like inter departments. So like salespeople can chat with salespeople. Anyone in the company can like basically send like Slack messages to everyone. Really great communication piece and really good for task organization. All of my tasks and the things that I need to do basically live in BaseCamp. So it's a pretty torquey version. If you want something like a little bit cheaper, maybe you just want like a simple task management, you're probably going to want to check out like something like Asana or Monday. But BaseCamp is fantastic. All right, number three is an accounting software, QuickBooks Online. I mean, honestly, if you're listening to this and you're in business, you're probably on it anyways, but this is for you guys out there who have not started yet, or maybe you don't really have a good accounting software. There's a reason QuickBooks Online has like 80% of the market share. It's because it's so efficient. So you can do all of your accounting, your receipt scanning can go in there, all of your inventory, everything that you need. So a lot of companies in pavement maintenance are using QuickBooks Online to send out like their estimates, which is completely fine. That's how we did it for many years. So QuickBooks Online, highly recommend. It is like the best accounting software. I would die on that hill. It's a fantastic one. Okay, number four is actually one that I don't use yet, but it's something we're going to be switching to, and it's called HubSpot. Okay, so HubSpot is a CRM system, a client relationship management software. So the reason why it's so great is because you can get started on it today like for $0. It's pretty sweet. So you can make an account and they have like a free plan where you can start putting your leads in there. And the reason why we're switching to HubSpot and why so many people use it is because it directly integrates with a lot of other technologies. So for example, One Crew, we're going to be able to integrate all of our leads in our CRM, but instead of like doing it manually like we're doing it now, HubSpot will allow us to do it basically automatically. So it's super cool. It'll sync to your calendar. It'll help you stay organized with sales calls and sales appointments and keeping track of your notes. And basically it's going to make you more money. So HubSpot is like top of the game right now. I would definitely go check them out. All right, next one. What is that? Number 4? Yeah, number 4. No, 5. My bad. Number 5. Google Forms. You're probably like, what on earth is Google Forms and why are you talking about that as a technology? Google Forms is like $0 and it's amazing. Like how many things you're doing in your business that you could probably like simplify and automate and make more like an easily repeatable process just by making it into a Google form. So if you don't know what it is, it's absolutely free. Go to forms.google.com. Super easy to make, like it's drag and drop. You can build out your own form. So things that you could use it for are like having your employees submit timesheets, gathering, this information from a new subcontractor, sending it to your clients for onboarding. It doesn't really matter what it is. You can just build out simple questions. And then one of the nice things about it too is like you can basically take all of the answers for all the submissions from a form, export it to a spreadsheet. So now you can like compare things as you need to. For $0, I think it's like one of the most underrated things. There's other ones out there. You could use like Jot form or Type form or things like that, but Google Form, $0. Pretty fantastic. All right, number 7 is a super cool one. You probably haven't heard of it before. It's called Tango. Go check out Tango. So what it is, it's a web-based tool. So it's like an extension that sits in your Chrome. And what it will do is it will screen grab and capture the steps that you are doing as you complete a task and automatically make it into a PDF that's like a step-by-step guide on how you did that thing, right? So like you heard me say this before, I think writing standard operating procedures is not fun. I think it's just like a necessary evil. So anything I can do to make that process quicker, I am all for. So if I'm like going into QuickBooks and like typing up a purchase order, I can actually like turn on Tango before I start. It'll start documenting like every click I make on the mouse, and it's very intelligently makes it into a guide. And then you can just like edit it after as you need to. I think it's pretty cool, and it's free to start with. Like I haven't paid for it and I'm still using it. So I think it's pretty sweet. All right. A couple more to go. Next one is PandaDoc. Almost said DocuSign. I hate DocuSign so much. PandaDoc, or Sign Now, or OneSpan, or CheapSign, or whatever. There's like 700, honestly, in 2025. There's like all these digital signing companies where you can just like scan your document and make it into a digital signing that you can like sign yourself or send to your customer. So this is really handy if you're like a growing business who like maybe right now you're sending out your quotes via QuickBooks and people are just kind of emailing you back and they're like, yep, I agree. But you're not really getting any signatures on any agreements or contracts, and everything's just kind of like done in email. This is a great way for you to raise the quality of the agreements that you're doing, because it's very, very efficient. So we use it for everything. If we hire a new employee, we send out a contract package. They can click and sign and enter all their information. You can use it for service agreements. You can use it for meeting minutes. I mean, there's really no end to it. So sometimes they can get a little expensive. That's why I do not recommend DocuSign. They are like, in my opinion, pretty predatory. They'll get you in for cheap to start, and then they'll jack the price up on you. But signing services, definitely recommend. All right, 3 more. Number 8 is ChatGPT. Oh my goodness, like you don't know what that is. Like it's amazing how many people aren't using it though. So some of my one-on-one clients, like on our coaching calls, like I'll actually walk through with them like how you can actually leverage it to accomplish the tasks that they're trying to accomplish. And it's like an absolutely fantastic tool. So I do recommend that you get the paid version. I think it's like $30 a month. I'm telling you, it's well worth it. Like it's a tool that I use every single day. It helps out tremendously. And the paid version allows you to keep it a little bit more organized, and you don't run out of like unlimited responses. Basically, you can chat with ChatGPT all day. Number 9, Fireflies AI. Gosh, I love these guys, man. I've been using Fireflies for like 2-3 years, probably at this point. Absolutely awesome. It's an automated meeting recorder and like transcript generator. So its primary use is like if you have like a Zoom call or something like that, you can invite the Fireflies account into your Zoom meetings. So it's kind of similar to like other note takers that are out there right now, like Fathom and things like that. Otter, I think, makes one. So it sits in your meetings, and what it does is it automatically like gives you a transcript at the end of the meeting. But Fireflies is super cool because it also gives you like detailed like action items. So if you have a one-on-one sales call with a client over Zoom, it will automatically summarize, hey, here's what was talked about, here's what you need to do, here's what the client needs to do. You can then send that to your client as like a summary of like, hey, here's the summary of what we talked about. I think it's fantastic. The other cool thing with it is you can just like upload audio files to it. So it doesn't even have to be a Zoom meeting. You can just literally upload audio files and it'll do the same thing. So I think it's fantastic. Well worth the $20 a month. Last but not least is a software I'd love to use more, but unfortunately because of where we are geographically, I cannot. And that is Attentive AI. Love Attentive. Go check it out. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe not. There are other competitors to them now, but like what it does is it automatically creates a map of your parking lot. It's going to tell you your square footage. It's going to tell you where the paint markings are, how many stencils there are. So basically it takes like 3-4 hours to get one of these done once you type in an address, and you're going to pay per every takeoff that it does. But oh man, if it works for you, like it worked okay where we are, but unfortunately just in remote Canada, it's just the map quality isn't as good as like a big city in the States. So if you're in an area where your map quality on Google is really good, you'll probably be blown away like of how much time it's going to save you and how accurate it is. I think it even measures like crack sealing now too, which is wild. So that's going to really speed up, instead of you having to go to a job site, you can just run it through Attentive AI, and it's going to tell you exactly what you need to know, what's happening in that parking lot. Okay, so that's literally just 10. I mean, there's other technologies we use, but I'm curious, what technologies are you using in your business that you think has done a fantastic job for your efficiency? I'm always looking for new things to try. So in the comments, drop down below what your favorite technology is. If you have any questions about these ones, don't hesitate to reach out. And thank you guys for watching. Go use your tech.